Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. So it's El Paso now. Jackson surveying the D. And the three-pointer goes.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Pass to Irving. Inside. Here's Fareed. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Wright. To the paint. Here's Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second. So it's El Paso now. Jackson the screen. Jacks up a three. Right with the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Stolen. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's Chalmers. He takes it in. And there's James from the arc. They get it again. Ayton. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's Wright. From the top of the key. And he hits the jumper.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Ellis. With the drive, over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson knocks it away.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone with Jackson Jr. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Fareed. Down low. Now Wright. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Wright. El Paso getting their last shot to go. Now Irving. Crafty move. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And it's Wright missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
James outside. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact, and it's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Fareed. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
Ayton. And a missed layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's rejected. In transition, here they come. It's tipped. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the break. And Reddish gets it to go.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Ellis. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. James with a steal. To stop the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Pass to Fareed. Outside for Irving. Just 3 on the clock. Out of bounds. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that
In for El Paso, number 43, Burris Ellison.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first.
El Paso.
They're up by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And they're on the break. And the finish by Irving.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Jackson. And here's James. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. In transition, here they come. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by LeBron. So it's El Paso now. It's a 10-point game. And that one's good. Chalmers.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And here's Wright from the arc. Rebound by El Paso.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yes, sir!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
They get it back.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
It's Wright on the wing. Back to Jackson. Here's Chalmers. Three-pointer in transition. Chalmers has got 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Wright drives it, and the bucket is good. 10 points for him.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
Here's Fareed. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And the persistence shown by Fareed on every possession gets infectious.
Here's Chalmers. He has 6. Pass to James. LeBron going downhill. And it's James with the jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. They set a pick. Outside for Irving. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Here's El Paso now. Trailing by 5. Here's Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Reddish with it. Outside Neesmith. Banked it in off the glass. The home team calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Here's Chalmers. Outside Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Black.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Neesmith. From deep. Now here's Reddish. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The home team calls timeout. So it's the home team now. They've led by as much as 10. Coulibaly drives in. And yep, it's good. Coulibaly's got his first bucket in this one. 17 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Mobo. Pass to Black. Launches a 3. That one no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Koulibaly. It's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Chalmers. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Here's Black. He's scoreless. Chalmers with a rebound. Whitmore goes in. Pass to Ellison. Outside Koulibaly. Oh, he picked him clean. There's Neesmith with a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Mobo. There's a screen. Here's Reddish. El Paso, no good that time either. Here's Chalmers. Outside Koulibaly. And he goes in for the dunk.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Here's Black. From beyond the arc and then some. Black's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Whitmore. To the inside. Here's Ellison. Right side Koulibaly. Pass to Chalmers. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ellison. Pass to Chalmers. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside Neesmith. Takes the 3. No good that time. Here's Whitmore. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Mobo can't hit. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Aaron Neesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Up top, Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Chalmers. And the 3 off target. Here's El Paso now. 9-point game. On the wing, Whitmore. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Whitmore's got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
De Silva with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to De Silva. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
1:03 left in the third. And that one's good. Chalmers.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
Here's Jackson. Ellison grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Ellison. Off target from outside. So it's El Paso now. It's stolen away. It's 2-on-1. Here's Chalmers. Cans it with nobody near him. Chalmers has got 14 points here in the second half.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And that one's good. Whitmore. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on two. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's James. Jackson on the wing. Shoots over Jackson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
LeBron James.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Here's El Paso now. Takes a three. And it's Chalmers missing. Here's Fareed. Going inside. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for El Paso. And there's James from the arc. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Here's Fareed. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And there's James from the arc. And El Paso hits again from deep.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
And here's Wright from the arc. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That free throw good from James.
LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Irving. Intercepted. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Fareed. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul so far.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. There's Jackson with the three. Unable to get that one. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his third foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Got it.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
Sinks it from distance.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Jackson for three. And Aiden pulls it down. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Third team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 7.
Now here's Ayton.
Whitmore.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Can they get it? El Paso, no good that time either. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Pass to Jackson. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Now Ayton. Jackson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Whitmore with it. Picked up by James. Fires the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
.107 left in the game.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
They're looking to extend this run some more.
Yeah, they're operating very efficiently at the moment.
The shot by Fareed, no good. Here's Chalmers. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Pass to Fareed. Back to Whitmore. Here's Fareed. Kicks it out to Jackson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent 3-point shooter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep 3-point land. Back to Wright. Irving for 3. Drops in the 3. Here's Chalmers. Oh, deflected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. The rebound by Jackson. From deep 3-point land. Rebound by El Paso. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've
Sports presents the NBA, along with Coach Stan Van Gundy. And Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here's Wright. Pass to Irving. Fareed with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Assist from
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Irving. And stolen by LeBron. From deep, Ellis drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Wright into the lane. And Wright throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Reddish.
And Reddish with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. From deep. Good on the triple. Reddish has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here is Chalmers following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Driving the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Fareed with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Irving. And Irving throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, and he just has incredible gift. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
They set the pick. Inside. Here's Fareed. The kick out to Wright. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Fareed.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Ayton. Goes up to the stripe. And El Paso tacks on 2 more.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
3.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Here's Wright. El Paso grabs the miss.
mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Ellis, right side. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Wright. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Keelan Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Irving. Jackson has the open look. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Fareed. And Fareed throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And that one is off. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
El Paso.
They lead by 9.
The away team.
We'll get things started in the second. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Pass to Wright, and Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Make some noise, fans!
And here is Irving. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
El Paso.
LeBron outside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Assisted by.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Fires for 3. And Jaren Jackson, good for 3. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Well, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Right outside. Outside Irving. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Second personal foul.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
DeLon Wright.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to Chalmers. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Fareed. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Ayton. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Fareed. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
El Paso trails by 10. Chalmers outside. And a miss there on the triple. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Irving. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Irving. Right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Cans it from downtown. Reddish has got 14.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
No good on the second free throw. And he misses all 3.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
James left side to stop the drought. Can't capitalize inside.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Black. .24 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. To the inside. Chalmers outside. To the middle. Here's De Silva. And it's denied. No good. Shot missing. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
With the score.
Delivering the blowout.
25.
Stay with us, folks.
The away
We'll
team.
get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And stolen by Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Black. Still scoreless. And he lays it straight in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
James looking it over. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Whitmore with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Pass to Ellison. 6 on the shot clock. Now Koulibaly. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. El Paso making a switch here.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 23, Aaron Nesmith.
Here's Black. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's De Silva to the left side wing. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Ellison. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now Nesmith. El Paso needs to get the shot off here. Mobo can't hit. Pass to Whitmore. Misses the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Personal foul.
For El Paso, they've shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Mobo.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And out of bounds, El Paso will have it.
El Paso.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And it's El Paso with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Nesmith. Still yet to score. It's Black, top of the key. Spins. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Stolen away. Here's Mobo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
There's the pick. Koulibaly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Ellison. Ellison with the rebound. Driving inside. And Whitmore throws it down.
Mario Chalmers.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And El Paso, another three. Chalmers with it. And he makes good on the layup.
Mario Chalmers.
Chalmers has got 5 points so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close
Ends
this
the
game.
third quarter with the score.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over
The
already.
visiting team.
Delivering
59.
the blowout. And fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Wright. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Ellis. Jackson with it. Now Wright defending. And it's Wright sending it back. Here's Irving. El Paso grabs the miss. Pass to James. Here's the three. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here is Chalmers. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And the dunk by Fareed.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. Irving for 3. And stolen by Chalmers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Stolen by Jackson. At the elbow, Irving. Pass to Reddish. Fareed with it. He's covered by Ayton. And on the way from Irving for 3. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Ayton, the screen. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Fareed. Outside Irving. This one for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Pass to Jackson. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Jackson.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Jackson looking it over. Will it go? And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Irving.
El Paso
And that'll be
foul.
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
A
First
great
team
athlete
foul.
and an even better human
Shooting
being.
for the
It's
away
easy
team.
to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
And here's Chalmers for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between that. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Reddish. The tray. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And the dunk by James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Pass to Reddish. Right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, blows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Jackson in the corner. Traps in the tray.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Substitution for the away team. Number 7, Cameron Whitmore.
Here's Chalmers. Pass to LeBron. And it's good for 2.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Fareed looking for an opening. And Irving throws it down. Stolen by Fareed. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Drills it from outside.
Cameron Whitmore.
For 3.
5 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding...
sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. In this game, we'll see the Bronx going up against Honolulu with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Here we go. And the Bronx with possession here. And Carroll with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Pass to McBride. And he lobs it up top. From deep, Wembanyama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Here's Chalmers. Hayden with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Wright. Outside for Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Pass to Ben Carroll. To the wing on the left. Wright with a steal. Reddish on the wing. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Honolulu.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stops.
3 points.
Right with the bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Wright. Here's Coulibaly. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wembanyama screen. Right with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Ben Carroll. Outside Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The Bronx shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Coulibaly. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Reddish. Here's Wright. Drills the elbow jumper. Wright's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Outside Coulibaly.
2 minutes remaining.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. I'll say this, Ben Carroll is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. There's the drive. It's stolen by Wright. Reddish with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Oh, Ben Carroll throws lays it down.
Assisted by.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Pass to McBride. Banchero surveys to the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Wright. McBride covers. Now Wright. The kick out to Banchero. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Bronx trails by 9. Now here's Ayton. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Honolulu.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
It's tipped. Throws it up high. It's tipped. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow. Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Whew.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Honolulu, what do you guys think?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And Landale gets it to go. The Bronx trails by 10. Here's Chalmers. Pass to McBride. Koulibaly on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Koulibaly's got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Chalmers. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Bronx. 7-point differential. From outside the arc. Chalmers with a rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Mobo. Here's Brewer. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And Caro outside. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Honolulu shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Mario Chalmers at the line for 1.
And Honolulu making a change here.
Number 26, Ben Shepherd.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Shot is good by Brewer.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Three-pointer, no good. The Bronx trails by 10. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's McBride. Just 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McBride's got 5.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Bronx shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. The Bronx making a switch here. That one's no good. Honolulu leading by 7. And here's Shepherd for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Dunn. It's deflected. Pass to Mobo. To the left wing. Here's Brewer. Fires in the triple. Brewer's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Mobo. They set the pick to the right side. Out to Covington. Fires from deep. And Honolulu, another three.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Here's Chalmers. There's a minute 26 left to play in the second quarter. And Brewer pulls it down. Honolulu leading by 13. Pass to Mobo. Up and over Dunn. And that one comes up a bit short. And the Bronx with possession here. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Dunn. The three. The Bronx again can't hit. Pass to Chalmers. Outside Covington. Here's Chalmers. Let's go with a three. And Honolulu another three.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that.
Oh, cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shake. So nice.
Here's Mobo. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
The Bronx shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Wembanyama. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. It's stolen by Wright. Outside Wembanyama. Shot is up. That one is off. And so it's Honolulu in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. This one for three. Mobo with a rebound. The Bronx trails by 16. Pass to Daniels. Here's Mobo.
Out of bounds. Honolulu ball.
Right with the ball. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Sarr. Oh, flying high, throwing it down.
Oh, my. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Mobo can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Arenas. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Wright. In transition. Drains the triple. Koulibaly's got 5 points.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Mobo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Shot's good by Sarr.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Pass to Koulibaly. Beyond the arc. Mobo with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Reddish. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Alexander Sarr.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Shepard, that's good.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 53 left in the third. Reddish misses. And Banchero with it. Picked up by Reddish. And here's Shepard for 3. The Bronx grabs the miss. On the wing, Daniels. No points so far. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Sarr. Back to Banchero. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Oh, there's the alley. Here we go. Here's Mobo. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Got a piece of it.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to Honolulu.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. To stop the run, back to Daniels. Fires the 3. Oh, Covington with a block.
You see why he gets...
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Bronx, number 22, DeAndre Ayton.
27 seconds left in the third. Here's Banchero, plenty of space. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Here's Chalmers. He buries it from 3. Chalmers has got 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It'll count. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a field.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Bronx's ball.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Fires from way outside. Rebound by Honolulu. Here's Chalmers. They get it back. Outside Covington. Nails it from three.
Robert Covington.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
Pass to Chalmers. And here's Dunn.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to Honolulu. Substitution on the court.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for Honolulu. It's right on the wing. On the break. The three from Banchero. The Bronx again can't hit. On offense, here's Honolulu. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's McBride. Dunn outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Coulibaly with it. Dunn in his pocket. Dunn with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Ayton. The shot's good.
Pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Pass to Brewer. Wembanyama screen. From the arc. Chalmers with a rebound. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. On offense, here's Honolulu. Three-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the second.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. Honolulu leading by 23. Here's Brewer. Again, the miss by Honolulu. And the Bronx with possession here. From deep, Star. The Bronx again can't hit. 4-3. And it's right missing. Outside McBride. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Banchero. Brewer controls the rebound and the putback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Honolulu.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Count it from distance.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Brewer. Fires the three. And Honolulu another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter.
DeLon
Right with the bucket.
3
Now you
points.
have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Wembanyama. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by McBride. to halt the run. The Bronx again can't hit. Honolulu with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Left side, Koulibaly. The Bronx grabs the miss. Tipped away. Driving in. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
43 seconds left in the fourth. And Ayton with the stuff.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Right on the right side. Outside for Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. Pure from three-point range.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Bronx, Miles McBride.
Both shots good from the stripe. Honolulu with the ball. Pass to Brewer. Outside for Wembanyama. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Banchero. For three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. That free throw no good. And he can't hit the second. And he finally knocks one down. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tipped. And so it's Honolulu with the W. A statement road victory. So
It's going to be Honolulu off the tip. It's right on the wing. Puts the move on. And Wright throws it down hard.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Chalmers. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Banchero outside. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Reddish. A wide open look here for Wright. Drills it from outside. Wright's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wembanyama, a screen. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Here's McBride. There's the pick. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5 to stop the run. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Chalmers for 3. Three-pointer.
Right, always working hard at the defensive end, doing a nice job with the solid contest there.
Beyond the arc. Coulibaly, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Coulibaly. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Chalmers' shot is no good. Honolulu lead by 10. On the wing, Coulibaly. Right with it. Picked up by Banchero. Here's Coulibaly. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Banchero. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And finished off by Banchero.
Powerful throwdown that time by Banchero. Big-time athleticism.
Here's Coulibaly. From 11 feet away. Right, that's a two-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Bronx trails by 10. Here's McBride. His three-pointer's off the mark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reddish. Bronx grabs the miss. Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
Here's Koulibaly. Honolulu, no good that time either. And here they come. With 2 seconds left. And Ayton throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Honolulu with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for Honolulu, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Back to Ayton. Chalmers outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Mobo. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up.
Get it! What throw down there, man.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Honolulu.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
McBride. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Banchero. Banchero with the screen. And here is Chalmers. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
They get it back. Takes it out to Covington. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Honolulu leads by 6.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Back to McBride. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. McBride's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's McBride. Kicks it out to Banchero. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Back to Koulibaly. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
It's tipped. Chalmers outside. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Covington with the bucket.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Honolulu leading by 9. Here's Mobo. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Over to the left wing. To halt the run. Got a piece of it.
And, you know, this is really what Brewer does quite well. Extending out nicely and swatting away shots.
Here's Shepard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Koulibaly. And another miss by the Bronx. From past the arc. Brewer. Good. Brewers got the lead up to 14 now for Honolulu. And so it's Honolulu sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement, shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now McBride leaps for it. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Wright, and the dunk by Wright.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Koulibaly. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is Ayton. Defended by Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And so it's Honolulu with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Fires for 3. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Back to Chalmers. Pass to Ayton. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Fires the 3. Bronx grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's tipped. Pass to McBride. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. Banchero's got 7 points in the game. Banchero inside. Now Koulibaly. Kicks it out to Banchero. Fast break, the Bronx. Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
Honolulu, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And now here comes Wright leading the break. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
The Bronx trails by 14. There's the lob to Banchero. It's stolen by Banchero. A three from Wembanyama. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Lets the three fly. They get it again. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Wembanyama's got 12 points now in the quarter. Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Honolulu. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Honolulu. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Chalmers. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Covington's shot is off. Stolen by Chalmers. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Honolulu. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Honolulu leading by 23. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's the Bronx. Here's McBride. Out of bounds. Honolulu takes possession.
Substitution for Honolulu. Number 22, Cam Reddish.
Now, here's Chalmers. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he's good on the three ball. Reddish has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, just a simple feed that time by Mario Chalmers finding the open man.
Free throw line jump shot. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Out of bounds as Honolulu keeps possession. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's the Bronx. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Covington. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Mobo. From outside, off the mark. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Banchero. Back to Chalmers. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's McBride. Wembanyama knocks it away. Right outside. Back to Koulibaly. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Honolulu.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And Koulibaly drops them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here is Brewer. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Team foul.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Here's Koulibaly. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Brewer for three. Back to Wembanyama. The three ball. Bronx grabs the miss. Woke loose and stolen by Wright. Here's the teardrop. That one drops for him.
Wright has a lot of ways to score the basketball at the rim. He's a creative finisher, whether it's a scoop shot, a reverse, or a floater. His toolkit is full and tight.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And it's Wright missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lets it go from the wing. Out of bounds. Honolulu takes possession. And here's Honolulu. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. A three from Wembanyama. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The three from Chalmers. Ayton with it. Over Wembanyama. No good there. So Honolulu wins it. They won.